You hear that? That's the awkward silence of a family dinner after you just got caught vaping. Most vapes contain high levels of nicotine and disappointment. Brought to you by The Real Cost and the FDA.
This episode is brought to you by Kia's first 3-row all-electric SUV, the Kia EV9, with available all-wheel drive and seating for up to 7 adults, with a 0 to 60 speed that thrills you 1 minute, and available reclining lounge seats that unwind you the next. Visit kia.com/EV9 to learn more. Ask your Kia dealer for availability. No system, no matter how advanced, can compensate for all driver error and or driving conditions. Always drive safely.
I'm Mo Rocca, and I'm excited to announce Season 4 of my podcast, Mobituaries. I've got a whole new bunch of stories to share with you about the most fascinating people and things who are no longer with us. From famous figures who died on the very same day, to the things I wish would die, like buffets. All that and much more. Listen to Mobituaries with Mo Rocca wherever you get your podcasts.
Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, one of the games that I actually had in mind on buying and stuff already came out. I've only seen maybe a little bit of content from it. And it's going to be a game, so I'm waiting for another game because I'm trying to save money and stuff. And so I'm like, old me, oh yeah, I bought both games. I know one is a PC exclusive, but the other one I bought it on Xbox, PlayStation, PC. Yeah, younger me in money management, that wasn't coming together and things. So, but anyways, the two games I'm going to be talking about is the Avatar game and the Day Before. Now, my concern is over both games because one game is done by Ubisoft, and I think a lot of people know how I feel about some Ubisoft games. I'm starting to grow a little bit more to Ubisoft games, but it's been more so of The Crew. Now, I've been playing a lot of The Crew 2. Crew 2 is really good. Crew Motorfest. I got a little upset at it because I was trying to play it and then they hit me with some maintenance updates. So, yeah, I was just kind of stressing a little bit when it came to that and things. And I'm telling you, man, the maintenance updates is crazy on some games. But anyways, I will have to say that both games, Crew 2 and Crew Motorfest, that they have been games that's been, occupying my time these past few months. And, it's like, I want to like Ubisoft games, and a part of me does, but I've just had issues with their games from putting countless hours into The Division 2 trying to get a weapon, but then never getting that weapon. Then trying to play the same game on PC and then the game crashing. Then trying to play Wildlands on PC and then that game crashes. And I'm trying to think. I was also having issues with Ghost Recon Breakpoint, and I was like, okay, well, you know what? Forget it. And I'm trying to think, I think there was it was one of the older, I think it was like Advanced Warfighter or something. I had issues with that. So I'm like, bruh, I've had my issues with Ubisoft. So Ubisoft should very well understand my concerns when it comes to their game. Now, a part of me wants to say that they're a bad company, and I probably have said it before, but the thing is this, realistically, I have nothing but respect for their company. It's just at times I get upset and I say, I'm not gonna lie. I be saying how I feel at the time being and things, but right now with this Avatar game, and if it's anything like Far Cry, then I think it is going to be good, and it's a game that I will get at some point in time, probably later on this month. But for now, I want to focus on the Day Before, because that's the one game where if you guys have been watching some of my YouTube videos, been seeing some of my tweets, I might have done some podcast episodes talking on the Day Before, but yes, if you have overall been paying attention to the content that I have put out the Day Before, then you know that this is a game that has been on my radar for some time, and I want to play it. But the game kept getting delayed. So I never did get a chance on playing it. I would have been playing the game, or at least would have played the game at some point in time earlier this year. But then they decided that they were going to delay it. I think it wasn't the game. The game was supposed to come out November 10th, right? And then they delayed it, and now it's supposed to be coming out tomorrow. My thing is this. I'm going to be highly upset, and I'm not even going to be thinking about that game if they wait until the last minute and decide that they're going to delay it again. I promise you, I will not play the game, all right? Now, I want to have respect for that company too, but my thing is this. Whatever you guys got, just release it, okay? So we can at least know. It's like, all right, well, it's game's not, finished. You guys will come out with some. Because what's the gaming industry nowadays? The gaming industry is nothing up. It's updates. That's all that they do with games. They just simply release an update every time when a game has issues. Why can they not do that? They should have released this game earlier this year. Wasn't it the game supposed to release in March? And then they delayed it and said it was going to come out in November. And then November shows up. They come out with a trailer. Then they say that it ain't coming out until December. Look, bruh. I'm like, that's too many delays. That is one too many. I can't remember. I'm trying to think. Did they delay the game? Because I can't remember if the game got announced in 2020 or 2021. And then they said it was supposed to come out. Regardless, that's one too many delays, bruh. And that a part of me somewhat understands why they're delaying it, because remember Cyberpunk 2077 when they released that game, because people kept pressuring them. And my thing is this, it's like, yeah, I get it, it's like that pressure, it can be a lot, but it's like not knowing. And my thing is this. If I was working on a game, right, and this game got worldwide media attention, everybody was talking about this game, people were saying this is supposed to be the biggest and best game of all time. I say that the game comes out, game ain't came out. I would at least show people, I'm like, when it's in its development stages, I would show the people that this is where the game is currently at right now, all right? Look at that bug. Look at that glitch. Look at this issue. Look at that issue. If you guys want to play a buggy game, then, hey, I will release it. And then you guys are just going to have to deal with some updates some days. But if not, and you guys want to play a well-polished game, then, yeah, I think I would let people know. I would be communicative. That I don't think that's a word. It sounds like it should be a word, but I don't think that's a word. But overall, I'm going to be talking to the peoples, okay? I'm not going to just be all like, oh, well, I'm not going to tell you guys nothing. Because my thing is this. It's like, what could you possibly be hiding? It's like, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, you got, people, this is talking to, all developers, all right? If you guys are coming out with a game, and the game's getting delayed, and y'all ain't telling nobody nothing, you guys show somebody something. But it's like, you can't just keep delaying the game and then not telling nobody, because that's the main reason why people kept saying that this was a fake game, that there's no way possible that this game is real. They're just only doing this for the media attention, blah, 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 and they making money and blah. And they came out and said, I'm actually going to find the thing that they had posted on their social media account. Maybe, what was it, yesterday or a couple of days ago? Let me do, stuff is loading up and things, all right. Twitter, I had just followed all the accounts too, because I'm like, nah, man, I got to see when this game comes out. Okay. All right, so they posted this thing. It was Revelations from Fantastic. I think that's how you say their name. If not that, then it's just Fantastic. I don't know. Ahead of the day before's release. There's to our future players who will dive into the game December 7th. We made this for you so that you will enjoy the game and it becomes a celebration together. We will continue improving the game and adding content. So yeah, the game is in early access, and there's actually some things I want to talk about with this game, because it's crazy because there's a tweet that I just saw, and I'm all like, nah, I gotta talk on it real quick about this game. But anyways, and then at some point in time, I am gonna switch gears and get to talking back about Avatar and stuff. But I just really wanted to talk about the day before. So they was then they said to the next person, they was to a person who didn't believe in us. We made this game for you too. We accept any kind of criticism and don't hold grudges against you. Before we continue moving forward together, kindly allow us to know the few things. Please forgive us for not doing the best marketing and teasers. We learn something new and improve ourselves every single day. Please don't accuse us of scamming. That's not true. We didn't take a penny from anyone. Please don't accuse us of asset flip. That's not true. Our team worked day and night for 5 years to make our dream game a reality. So my thing is this: the way that they just said that makes me believe that this is gonna probably be on some like Red Dead Redemption 2 type stuff, where they did put some time and effort into this game, and there probably is gonna be occasional bugs and glitches and stuff, and that's why they're putting it in early access. Who knows what they got going on? But because, that is one thing that they was like, with the marketing and teasers, I was like, I don't know nothing about this game. But I feel like I've been paying attention to this game more than a lot of other people out there that exist that's been wanting to play this game, all right? When I tell you guys, I was trying to find whatever. I was going on their channels all the time, their social media accounts, bro. When I tell you that I wanted to play this game, I wanted to play this game, all right? But anyways, continue on for what they said. They was like, and then still continuing off on the to a person who didn't believe us section. And then they go on to say for the last part, they was like, please don't underestimate our work. It wasn't easy. We are like you. We worked hard. And we're incredibly happy that our game will finally see the light of day for everybody to explore. Then they was like, to our supporter, no matter what, thank you for protecting us from injustice and fakes. Your kind words gave us the energy to create this game. Blessings to you. And that's the thing, though, where it's like, I wanted to support this game. But it's like, and my thing is this, because I remember when Grand Theft Auto 5, when it got delayed, I wasn't really tripping about it. It was a game that I really wanted to play, but I remember I wasn't really tripping about it because it was like, I don't know, like a part of me just really hadn't had that chance of like playing because I remember when Grand Theft Auto 4, when it came out, like, I don't get me wrong, I was gassed up about Grand Theft Auto 5 too, but at the time being, it was like unheard of to hear of a game getting delayed. I would have to say, for me, Grand Theft Auto 5 was the first time that a game has ever gotten delayed for me. So that's why I was like, I wasn't really tripping about it, because I'm like, oh, well, then there's probably a reason. But afterwards, when you see so many different games out there that's then been delayed, canceled, all that stuff, yeah, that has an effect on me. And I'm like, bruh, I just want to play this game. I don't care what state that it's in. My thing is this game can be buggy. It can be glitchy. If it's on some stuff where it crashes, maybe I might have something to say about it. But my thing is this: if you guys come out with updates and you fix the game and you just have the game in a playable state, fam, I don't care what you guys could have released a game where it didn't even, like, you guys say that there's zombies in the game, but there ain't no zombies. You just going around exploring and stuff. I would have literally made a whole series on YouTube or with streaming about me trying to find a zombie, knowing that there ain't no zombies in there. Just so I can promote the game, all right? Because at the end of the day, when you got supporters, when you got people that really want to play, yeah, them people, they don't care what you got going on. They're going to support this game regardless. Because there's games that I bought and that I played and that I'm not even into it, like how the day before. And I'm like, fam, I have done content with those games just for the fun of it. Just for the fun of it. And so that's what I'm saying. I'm like, bruh, look, to me, it ain't gonna matter. Whatever you guys come out with, I'm going to like it regardless, all right? So, and then they was like, to a future streamer showing the game on December 7th, we wish you many views and new subscribers. We hope all the secrecy of the day before will help you make a ton of interesting content from the game. And then they go on to say for the next one, to our volunteer who supported us not only with words but with deeds. Your support helped us get to this day. You have supported us through our darkest nights, and we look forward to sharing the best days ahead with you. And then they go on to say, and to a partner who believed in us despite all the difficulties, thank you for supporting us from the genesis of development. Your advice and support helped us make the game. And then they go on to say for the last part, as Christmas and the New Year are approaching, we wish you joy and happiness to your family. We love everyone. So the thing is this. When this game comes out, regardless of what state that it's in, I'm going to keep it, all right? I'm not going to sell it. I'm going to keep this game because I support you guys. I want nothing but the best from you guys, all right? I don't want this to be on some stuff where it's like you guys release the game and then it's too much to handle and you don't know what to. No, if I got to come out with a whole channel dedicated, all right, to the support for the day before, so be it. Because I'm like, bruh, this is a game that I really, really, really want to play, all right? So I'm saying, it's like, you guys, and yeah, I get it. It's like at times it can be difficult doing stuff. And I'm like, fam, I've had my difficulties with things. Bruh, just even talk on myself real quick. Earlier this year, when I was working on my double album, Wastelanders 1 and 2, fam, that was probably the most work that I have put into music throughout my whole life. I have never released and worked on a double album within 1 year, bruh. 1 year. I worked on the whole double 30 songs, bro, and some other songs. Fam, I'm telling you right now, all right? When you put your mind onto something, it is 100% difficult. Content creating, bro, when I very first got into content creating, it was difficult. Everything is going to be difficult. But having something that's there, right? And then, like, I guess not really telling nobody about it. Yeah, you can't be mad at people. And they said that they wasn't going to hold no grudges and things. So it's like, yeah, but it's like you can't be mad at people for how we was overall, like, reacting to all these delays and not knowing and this and that. And so, yeah, and plus, when they was showing, like, gameplay videos, I was all like, bro, if that's what people are mad about, I'm playing that game regardless. I don't care what nobody says. So, but anyways, all right, I'm going to talk on this one last thing, and then that's when I'm going to switch gears to talking on the Avatar game. But so somebody had asked the question underneath this post on Twitter, and they said, will it have offline support for solo play? Tell me why people was getting mad at this person. There's one person that goes on to say it's 2023, no one plays offline anymore. And then, they responded. They was like, considering some of my videos have over 150K, I say otherwise. Good. Whoever this person is, yeah, you know what? Nah, I'm opening up their channel because I'm going to definitely show some support to them. But they was all like, it's 2023 Diddy and what? And it's in MMO. So because of the year online, only DRM is okay. I don't know. I'm like, I don't know what DRM means. That somebody gonna have to explain that to me. There's like, and then somebody was like, obviously not. It's an MMO. Somebody said, yikes. And then another person said, it's MMO, so most likely not. And they said no, so no. And I'm like, my thing is this man just asked a question. Fantastic could have just very well responded to this man and just left it at that. But here's the thing, though. The reason why that man asked that, because look at how many multiplayer games that came out and people have hacked them. They've put cheats in them. Having it where it's like, my thing is this. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind playing online games, but at the same time, and I just remember, because I'm like, what I'm imagining what this game is going to be like, it's going to be just like how Dark Zone was in The Division, but just with zombies. And my concern is that I'm going to find a bunch of equipment, and I'm not going to be able to save this said equipment, and then somebody's going to run up on me, kill me, take all the equipment that I found, and I'm lost with nothing. And I'm going to be mad. And that's going to be that type of stuff. Yeah, that's going to make me not even want to play the game no more. So I'm saying, okay, for the solo players out there, because there are a lot of people that play solo or play games. Because with The Division, I played that whole game by myself. Destiny, I played that whole game by myself. Yeah, with the strike missions, yeah, there was like, you had no choice. But no, the funny thing is, I just recently downloaded Destiny 1, and it was that first strike mission that they have you go up against that servitor, that big round enemy, and you're on Earth. I played that whole strike by myself, all right? I do not mind playing a game by myself. And if you guys know me, you know that I love playing a game if it's like a friend of mine. So like, if, let's say for an example, if a friend of mine's get the game and they want to play it, I will definitely play the game with them. But for the most part, knowing me, I'm going to want to play that game by myself, all right? And that goes for any other game out there. You have to have a single player option because there are people in this world that don't play the game like how most people. I know when I play games like for an example, when I remember when I would play the Division's Dark Zone mode, right? And I feel like I called it something else. I feel like I didn't call it Dark Zone. But anyways, regardless. But no, I remember when I would play the Division Dark Zone mode, would not go and be joining that mode to kill people. I was joining that. I was in that mode so I can find different gear. But yeah, you got people out there where it's like they're not even there for that. They just want to just rack up as many different kills as they possibly can. And I'm like, to me, that, I'm not gonna lie, that takes away the fun from the game, all right? Because if I'm there trying to do some other stuff, and then that's why they should have, like, if for the day before, they should have like a private lobby, single player, offline. I'm really hoping that when this game comes out that it does have an offline mode. Otherwise, if I see people, I'm running in the opposite direction. Yes, I am anti-social in video games. Do not care what anybody has to say about it. Because at the end of the day, I've seen what I needed to see when it came to multiplayer games. I've dealt with the people that I need to deal with in multiplayer games. It does not make me want to, if anything, and that's the thing where it's like, okay, this game comes out, all of my friends ain't gonna buy this game. There's some friends that I play with. If you guys join my streams, right? The two friends I have to say I collaborated a lot with throughout the years of me being a streamer is my best friend Leanne, and my other best friend V. I played Apex Legends, Fortnite. I'm trying to think. I felt like we played another game. Did we play another game? I feel like we did play another game, and I'm like, I can't remember. Maybe it's because we played so many different modes in Fortnite, and I'm like, maybe it's that. But regardless, all right, them the only ones that will want to sit down and play that game with. But I know that they're not gonna go out and buy that game because I don't even know if they have like a PC equipped for even playing that game. I know I have a PC equipped for playing that game, but they might only have a PC that's equipped to play the games that we play on a regular basis. So, wait, no, that's, okay, I said Fortnite, Apex. I feel like there is another game that we've played, and I'm like, oh, wow, that is crazy. Hey, you know what? It's whatever. I'm not gonna stress my brain out over it. But anyways, if there was any friends that I could play that game with, it would be them. But the thing is this, and I know people will probably ask like, well, why don't you like playing with random people? Is because I don't know random people like that. Yeah, there might be that high level. It could be the all-time greatest day before player in the whole world. It could be literally, well, maybe not the developers. I probably would play with the developers just to say like, oh yeah, I had a chance to play the day before with the developers. It would be like developers or friends, people that I know. But other than that, if it's people that I don't know, bruh, I don't trust people that I don't know. Especially because I know I'm going to be mainly playing this game while I'm streaming. And I'm like, yeah, there might be some days where I might squeeze in the game here and there off stream. But other than that, I know I'm going to be most likely playing this game on stream, all right? Because I'm like, whatever I find or whatever I come across, I want it to be on stream. So, my thing is this. People are going to know that I'm streaming, and they're going to be like, oh, well, yeah, let me go and join the stream. They're like, oh, hey, guys, I'm a Twitch streamer, too. Go follow me. My name is such, and I got to kick them out. Well, no, it might not even be a situation where I could kick them out of the game. So they just went and promoted their whole stream and everything that they got going on. The thing is this. I've been a content creator long enough to know how some people operate. Yeah, everybody's not going to be like that, but then the thing is this. I let one person play the game with me, then everything's cool and chilling. And they let the next person cool, chilling, and it just keeps going on and on and on. Then I meet that one person that ruins it for everybody. So, I would rather have it where I just play the game by myself, and then when my friends do have a good gaming PC, and when they can go and play the day before. But that's the thing though, where it's like, I don't know, I'm not trying to say like my friends be having financial situations, but I am going to overall say that they're not going to jump out and buy every single video game that I'm playing. So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, look, you guys got to have it where there's a single player option in this game, because I'm like, bruh, I don't like playing with randoms. Randoms be like, that's why I don't like playing games like Call of Duty. That's why when I played Battlefield 2042, I played the offline mode. I'm trying to think. Yeah, when I played The Division, I played that whole entire game by myself. Well, there's some other things. Destiny. Only time I would have to play those games online is if I was playing like one of the PvP modes or those like co-op modes where it's like it is required, like the strikes in Destiny, or I think they did have like some co-op modes that you had to play in the Division. That's the only time. Other than that, fam, I'm playing the game by myself. And if I can just play in the lobby, and it just seemed like it would be so much easier versus having all these different servers opening up. And then it's like, you got these people, and I'm like, bruh, at the end, and then that's like the one thing that concerns me is cheaters. You got people wanting to cheat in a game, left and right to left, up to down, down to up. You got people wanting to cheat in games just for the fun of it. That's not fun. So that's why I'm like, fam, if I can play this game by myself, or if that's even, I really hope that it is an option either tomorrow or at some point in time. And I'm like, that's going to be the number one thing. If it's not an option, that's going to probably be the first video that I post of this game, because it needs to be an option, all right? So, with that being said, and that stuff being put aside, now let's sit down and talk about Avatar. Now, my concern is with Ubisoft is that they're going to fumble with this game. And I know that the game it did come out. It actually came out at 9 like an hour ago and stuff. And I guess it's receiving there's like reviews are torn. Release time, okay. I'm just trying to figure out whether this game's gonna be good or not. IGN gave it a good rating. I'm trying to think, did I see this video? I can't remember if I seen this video or not. One person did say the graphics are beautiful. I have only played a small portion, but I'm really getting in it. Probably will become a 5 out of 5. So there's one person that likes it. I wonder if Xbox, PlayStation, they got theirs. All right. I got both the Xbox. Well, it's getting ready to open up, but I don't know for a fact. So they So they have on Xbox, they've been giving it good ratings. It actually has a 4.5 stars. So I'm like, if that is the case, then I'm probably am going to end up getting it at some point in time and things. That's on Xbox. PlayStation, they don't have like the reviews on PlayStation. Oh yeah, they did say that this game had like a co-op mode and things. And I was like, I am curious about it. I wonder how that would work though, if they got like the co-op mode. I'm like, yeah, I'm curious about that. I'm gonna have to play it. I'm gonna have to play it at some point in time, because I'm like, you guys, y'all know me. You know how much I like my single player, the story based games and things. Because no, the thing is this with Avatar, and that's why I have such I want to have high hopes for this game, because of the 2 movies. For those that have never seen the 2 movies, fam, I went to the theaters, okay, all right, to go see both Avatar 1 and Avatar 2. And both times, I would have to say, I remember with Avatar 1, the 3D, because they had it, I remember I went to go see it in 3D. The 3D-ness, okay, I don't know if 3D-ness is that, like, is that considered a word, or I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But anyways, the 3D-ness, all right, with that first Avatar, bruh, the 100% the best 3D movie I have ever seen in my whole life. I remember when Spy Kids 3D came out, at the time being, that was the best 3D movie I had seen, because I remember they had like some glob-like stuff come up out the screen, and it was floating, kids was pointing and stuff. When Avatar came out, 2009, nah, there was nothing that you can tell me otherwise that wasn't the best movie that came out of all time. And best movie and best 3D movie that came out of all time. Because, bro, the funny thing was that I remember I ended up falling asleep. I ain't gonna lie, I did fall asleep in the movie, because it's a long movie. What do you expect? I'm not used to watching long movies. At the time being, movies used to be like, maybe a little over an hour, like 80 to 90 minutes tops, bro. You talking about, I think Avatar 1 was like close to 3 hours, I think. And then, yeah, Avatar 2 was the same exact thing. I'm trying to think, did I fall asleep in Avatar 2? I think I dozed off maybe a little bit. But here's the thing, though, all right? I made sure of it. When those movies was available, back then it was like Blu-ray. I don't really think not like how it is today, where it's like Disney Plus, Netflix, all that stuff. But I made sure of it, that I watched both movies, all right? When I did fall asleep, I was like, I made sure of it that I watched both movies. But that's the thing, though. it hit me for one because of them 3D animations, and then as I grow up and I watch that movie, I was like, fam, this has to be one of the best movies of our time. And then Avatar 2, it was like the story, you sit down and you think about it, like, how does 1 do better than Avatar 2? Or Avatar 1, and I'm like, fam, when Avatar 2 had came out, and then just the story and how they did everything, I was like, oh, I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody because I don't want to mess up the movie, but I'm like, bro, the movie's has been, Avatar 1's been out for over 10 years. I'm like, y'all haven't seen that one, I don't know what to tell you, but I mean, there might be some people where you're not interested in that or in that type of, content, and then you see the game, and then you're all like, oh, well, now I gotta watch the movies, and then it's like, yeah, definitely watch the movies, and then at some point in time, or even play the games. I don't even think the game is, because I think based off of what I heard, the game ain't even really about the movies and stuff, so it's like, I feel like with this, they're really trying to just get in, I feel like this is just a marketing to just get in people that watch the movies and stuff, because I feel like when you play the games, and then you get through it, like me, if I didn't really know about if I didn't watch the Avatar movies, and then I played the game, and I'm like, oh man, this game is sick, I definitely would go watch the movies afterwards. I'm like, I don't care how I do it, but I'm gonna watch the movies. But the thing is this though, if I'm James Cameron, okay, and all these games that I know, Rainbow Six Siege, and that might have been the reason why James Cameron signed with Ubisoft, because they were like, oh, well, look how much money they made off of Rainbow Six Siege. The thing is this though, and who knows, maybe, I don't even know what James Cameron was thinking, but my thing is this, if I am James Cameron, right, and I've seen this company release some games that didn't do all that well, that's going to concern me as an individual, because I'm like, bruh, I want this game to be good. I do not want this game to be bad. But it looks like the game got good ratings. So, it is going to most likely, at some point in time, you guys are going to see me play Avatar. I think it's like Frontiers of Pandora. I think that's what it's called. But yeah, you guys are going to most likely see me play that game at some point in time, because I grew up watching the movies, okay? I never did get a chance to play that one Avatar game. I remember they did come out with an Avatar game years ago, but I never did get a chance to play it. But yes, overall though, my thing is this. With these 2 games that's coming out, because Avatar, I do plan on buying it on disc, and then the day before, I ain't got no choice but to buy the game digitally and things. But the thing is this though. With these 2 games, all right, I really want to have nothing but fun with them. Because if you guys know me and you know how it's been for me when it comes to video games, I have been stressing a lot. I've got to the point where I'm getting tired of it. I can't go on no more getting stressed out over some games, bruh. Because it's going to get in a matter of time where I'm all like, bro, forget these games, all right? I'm going to find something else to, or at least play some indie games or whatever. I don't know, but I'm like, I can't have it where every time where I go and play a game, it always has to have some issue with it, to the point where it's just unplayable and it's not fun. So that's why I'm like, with both of these games coming out, and I really want to enjoy them, because I'm like, bruh, all throughout the year, I'm saying game after game after game, having issues after issues after issues. I'm trying to have fun, bro. That's it. So I'm hoping that when I do get a chance to play these 2 games, it's games that occupy my time. My thing is this, you know how like when you have like just that you're following a streamer and then it's just non-stop like streaming of Call of Duty, or non-stop streaming of Valorant, or non-stop streaming of Apex, or non-stop streaming and playing video game or making videos of Fortnite. That's how I'm trying to be with these 2 games, or at least one of them. But if it's on some stuff where I'm like, I'm not even going to enjoy myself, bro, I'm telling you, it like come next year, I don't know what I'm going to overall do when it comes to gaming, but I'm like, I'm probably going to like try to, I think that's what I really want to do, is build up a retro collection. So that might be on my radar when it comes to gaming next year, is getting a PlayStation 2, or maybe even a PlayStation 3. There might be some stores that actually still do, because I feel like that would be a lot easier, getting a PlayStation 3, and then I'm able to play both PlayStation 3 and 2 games on it and stuff, and then just get an Xbox. I'm saying, but I'm like, nah, that would actually be a lot cheaper if I get a PlayStation 3 and then just have it where like, whatever, but no, there might be some games I want, because I know there's Forza Motorsports 3 and 4, and I would have to get an Xbox. So I'm probably at some point in time, I'm going to try to reacquire a PlayStation 3 and an Xbox 360, because where gaming is at right now, where I'm concerned for these two games, bro, I'm not trying to have that feeling no more. And I'm like, I don't remember having that feeling when I would play games back then. So, but anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. Stay tuned for the next episode. Make sure you follow me across all social media platforms at TMossBoss. And if you are viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on podcast streaming service, follow and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.